Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Life Project with Ifiansa. My name is Ifiansa. I am an interior designer and project manager. Now, if you've been following this series, today we're talking about finished floor plans. Now guys, I hope you can hear me properly. I know I sound a bit nasal. I've been struggling with this cold for like a week or so, so bear with me. All right guys, so today we are talking about finished floor plans. And for anyone who's been wondering, okay, at what point can my interior designer really come in, especially with my drawings and stuff like that? This is one of those key stages. If you've watched any of the previous videos, then you know how an interior designer, an architect, a project manager can help you, from the planning stage. Now, for this stage, this is where you are picking your finishes for your space, right? So, when we say finishes, we are talking about what you are using to finish the actual space from the inside to the outside. So your flooring, your walls, your doors, your windows, things like that. Are you painting? Are you tiling? Are you using brick? Are you using stone? Those are the things you start to think about at this stage. And once again, this is important to think about from the planning stage and to have as part of your working drawings. It helps you to figure out your cost. It helps you to plan ahead. If you are bringing things from, you're buying things from different places. If you are based in Ghana and you are importing things, you want to have this. Even if you are buying the things locally, this is also a drawing that will really help you. Okay, so let's get right into it. In fact, before we get into this, for interior designers, we usually have drawing specifications. Okay, I think architects use that as well. In working drawing, sometimes you have specifications where you have a list of all your doors. So on your drawings, your doors would be labeled, so door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on your specifications, your door number 1, it would be stated what kind of door it is. Is this a security door? Is this a heavy duty security door? Is this a wooden door? Is it whatever type of door it is, the material used for it, the dimensions, so is it 7 feet high? Is it 3 feet? Is it 3 feet wide? Is it 4 feet wide? Is it a double door? Is it a sliding door? Is it a rotating door? All those, a revolving door. All those things will be so basically what your doors are, what your windows are. Do you have louvers? Do you have sliding windows? Whatever type of windows you have, all that information will be on your specifications. The type of flooring in maybe your living room, what kind of tiles do you have? Is it tiles that you're using? Are you using terrazzo? Are you using carpet? Whatever type of finish you're using, you would have these on your specification drawings, which come with like a legend, so you have like a tall table with all that information on there. But for today, we are talking mainly about the finished floor plan, right? So now from this drawing, this is the same floor plan we've used from day one, from regular floor plan to the furniture plan to the plumbing plan, lighting plan, same plan. Okay, so it's the exact same drawing. You just want to know for the various rooms what finishes. Alright guys, so let me just point out the key things to look out for, at least as a layperson, when it comes to the finished floor plans. Okay, so these may sound very basic, but they are very relevant as well. So have the rooms labeled the way you plan to use them. Okay, so here you see formal living area, and then there's an informal living area. the setup will most likely be different. For the flooring, if there's no partition, then you may have the same flooring in your formal and informal living space, right? Your dining area, that also gives you an idea of what you want to do there. Your kitchen. So just label all of these. Now, once you've labeled them and you have to pick out, say, finishes for your flooring, bathroom floor finishes are different from your, say, bedroom floor finishes. Okay, and that's because in the bathroom and in the kitchen, there's a lot of water. You use water a lot, so you won't use the polished tiles that you would use in your living room, in your washroom. Okay, so those are the kind of things that you want to start to think about, and what the labels will help you with as well. Now that's one. So the labels. The other thing is to think about the square footage or the square meters. Okay, depending on where you are in the world and what you use, whether it's the metric system or it's the imperial system, you want to, specify the square footage or the square meters. Now, what this also helps you with is when you have your square meters or your square footage for your living room, your tiler is able to use this to work out the number of boxes of tiles that you would use. In Ghana, usually that's how things work. They sell them in square meters. If, for your living room, based on your dimensions, your tiler can tell you maybe you need 60 boxes of tiles. Now, the tiles also come in different sizes, so all of these things matter, and that's why having your square footage or square meters matters, because depending on the size of the tiles and the number in a box and all of that, you'll be able to figure out how many boxes you need for a particular space. This will also help you if you decide, I'm not doing tiles, I'm doing laminate flooring, or I'm doing vinyl flooring, or I'm doing terrazzo, or I'm doing wood parquet, whatever it is. This will help you. So you want to have this. Now, if you already have an idea of the type of flooring you want, you can also put this in your finished floor plan. Your architect can help you when they do your working drawings. Your interior designer can help you. Once you have your working drawings and you have your square footage, square meters, your interior designer can help you. If you have a tiler you've been working with and so knowing your square footage or square meters, also helps you plan ahead. Sometimes even before you get to that stage, if you see the tiles and the flooring, whatever it is that you like, you can start to buy them ahead of time, because you already have the dimensions of what that space would look like. Okay, for the outside, you can start thinking about it. You can start comparing prices for based on, do you want to use vinyl versus tiles? If it's a cost thing for you, you start working those things out. So yeah, I think those are some of the key things to think about here. I will do a detailed video on types of finishes that you can use for different spaces. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can see that video once it's up. Yeah, I think that's about it. This video is pretty simple. Just remember your square footage, square meters, the label, the names of the rooms, and the types of finishes that you can use for those types of rooms. So just having that information is good. Start talking to the various vendors that you will use. Who is going to do your flooring, who is going to do your walls. Are you using paint? In a space like your bathroom, you might want to tile the walls. Now people do wallpaper, and there are different types. There's a type that you can clean. So if that's what you want to use in your walls, most likely your guests washroom, I don't think you want to do that in your main bathroom, because there's a lot of water there. So start thinking about those things. Start talking to your interior designer or your architect, or just start doing your own research on some of these things. Yeah, I hope this video was useful. Definitely look out for the video on finishes, where I'll do details on what you can use where and why. Okay, thanks so much for watching. All the best on your project, and don't forget, I am only a call or an email away. Take care. Bye.